Well, hey everybody, it's William Nayrod here, the Paradise Guy, and of course I'm with
Christina.
And of course, little baby Viva's back here, and we are headed out on another beach adventure today. Today we're going to
Playa Organo.
Playa Organo. Now I hear this is a very beautiful beach, but it does take a bit of a hike to get in. So stay tuned and get ready to enjoy another beautiful day at the beach here in Huatulco. All right, we made it. We're here at the entrance of Playa Organo, but look around. You'll see that this says private property, and there's no sign announcing that the beach is even through the woods here. But this is the way, and it's about from what they tell us, 10 to 15 minute walk up this path, and apparently it's not very much of a difficult hike either. So
it's supposed to be very pretty.
Yeah, so we'll see. Of course, we're going to take you along with us and show you what it's like.
Here we go.
Ready? Let's do this. We always feel like pack mules on these little adventures that we go on because, you know, a certain amount of stuff you want to bring, and you have to get what you need to the beach, right?
Especially when there are no facilities at said beach. Uh-oh, a fork in the road.
Go with the road. Aquí. Gracias.
Gracias.
Well, when you come to the first fork in the road, go to the right.
Helpful security guard.
It makes sense because it's
Bigger.
definitely a more worn path. So the taxi cab ride here was 60 pesos. So a little bit cheaper than Cacaluta, even though Cacaluta is merely another 2 miles up the road. This is pretty back here.
Very otherworldly. And I feel like Alice in Wonderland.
I like the shade. I like the canopy feeling that the forest is providing. Oh,
It's
well,
real life right there.
gotta watch out. Otherwise, Viva's gonna get a...
You don't want to clip her.
Lots of these little lizards everywhere.
Cute.
All right, so you can tell it's not a highly trafficked beach because, well, the only way to really get to it is by boat or by taking a hike. And there's not even a sign that says Playa Organo. So it's not a highly publicized beach, yet it's very, very beautiful. And we can't wait to get there. I mean, look at this canopy. I mean, we're in almost total shade here.
You might want to bring some bug spray, we're finding out.
Yeah, you know, there's a few mosquitoes. So bug spray is definitely in order because especially later on when we're heading back on this trail, towards the end of the day, the mosquitoes will be hungry. Let's just say that. So look, they've got these little signs that talk about the trees and the ecosystem, and it's a nice little nature hike on the way out here. I kind of like that. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Haha! I think I can hear the waves washing up on shore.
I can definitely smell the sea.
And look, there's an ATV, which means that probably the beach is right over the top of this hill.
Yeah.
Looks like we made it.
La playa. Oh, wow. Well, that was worth the walk.
There you go. First view for you. I don't know. Looks a little too crowded.
Yeah, no, I'd have to fight them off. For space.
All right, let's head down there.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Christina, you see all the baby turtle tracks everywhere?
Yeah, they're everywhere. So adorable.
All these little tracks you see are little baby turtle tracks. And they're everywhere. What we notice is on most of the beaches that we're going to, especially at this time of year, that you're seeing turtle nests and little baby turtle tracks. So kind of cool. That means don't light fires. So in case you were wondering, don't light fires. As you can see, at this time of year, things start to get a little bit dry. So the fire could cause some real problems.
Direction.
First things first, fill her up with sand. Oh my gosh, I can't squat down and put this on. If you're wondering if my back is breaking, the answer is yes. Knees aren't feeling real great right now either. Things we do to enjoy the beach, right?
Viva, on the other hand, is very comfortable.
Yeah, Viva's having a blast. So get to work, Daddy. Get to work.
Chop, chop.
Come on. Put up my little house, Dad. I want my house. My little condo on the beach. Oh my gosh. So filling up these bags is great because you don't necessarily have to even use a tent spike. But
We like to,
we like to use both.
just in case.
No. Sand's very nice. It's not as coarse as Cacaluta was, but it's smooth like Cacaluta was. So pretty interesting that every beach we go to has unique sand. You'll also notice when you look out there, the waves are pretty calm, pretty smooth. Looks very, very swimmable, which means Viva here is getting some water time. Looks like we are pretty much set up. Okay, well, I think we're gonna try to free the Viva Diva. Release the Kraken! Release the Kraken!
Oh, getting heavy. She needs sunscreen here.
Release the Kraken! Viva Diva! I love your dress, sweetheart. It's very pretty. Yeah, that's a very pretty dress.
Be happy. Look at Bumblebee.
So mommy put some sunscreen on me because, man, is it sunny today. Ooh.
Never forget the ears. These ears are oft forgotten. People burn and then they wonder why.
Especially with our little light-complected diva here. She definitely needs some sunscreen.
Yeah, even though she hates the process.
She's like, give it to me, I'll put it on myself. So one thing we've noticed here already is that, well, besides there being hardly anybody here, is that the water's really calm. Sand is nice and soft. And also that the water is quite a bit cooler right now than it has been to the rest of our beach visits. So I don't know if that's just a tide thing for today. It's interesting because right now the temperature is quite high. So the contrast is actually refreshing because, you know, it's like 90 degrees outside and the water I'd say is about 78. I know I'm such a wuss for thinking that's cold, but when you're used to 80, 82, 83 even, 78 can be a bit chilly. What you doing?
I'm just gonna take my Modelo.
Aha.
That one doesn't need any.
Let me see what you're having as your beach beverage.
I am having a Modelo Negro.
Modelo Negra.
Negra, you're right. I should have known my masculine and feminine.
That's right. If there's anything you should know about the Spanish language, it's masculine and feminine and the conjugation of verbs.
Yeah, but this makes no sense to me because in French, if there was an A at the end, it would be feminine. Because there's an O at the end of Modelo, that implies masculine. It's non-intuitive to me, this conjugation, but that's okay. I'll figure it out eventually.
So this area over here on the other side of the buoys is an area where you'll see lots of people come and snorkel. So I didn't bring my snorkel gear today, but I do have a mask. So later on, I'm going to take you guys out there, and of course with the GoPro, we'll just go underwater a little bit and you can see whatever I'm seeing. All right, you see that? That is a jellyfish. And that is a little pufferfish.
What was one?
Okay, got the GoPro in the waterproof housing, got a little floaty thing on here, of course with the Paradise Sky logo, and I'm gonna take you out there with the jellyfish, nematocyst hell. So stay tuned. So speaking of these jellyfish, jellyfish actually have nematocysts. Nematocysts are the stinging cells, and they automatically fire. The jellyfish has really no brain, no
Sentience.
It's not a sentient being, of course. So if you run into it, it automatically stings. But sometimes these jellyfish get pulverized against the rocks and broken into pieces. And the nematocysts, the stinging cells, are floating in the water just randomly. And so every time they touch you, boom, they fire and sting. So there's your jellyfish lesson for the day.
And good luck with that.
Here concludeth the lesson.
Okay.
Whew. It is hot today. Hot, hot, hot. Everywhere I go, I stepped on a rock. The only relief is in the water. Yet in the water are the jellyfish, which is fine. Like I said, I've been stung a couple times already, and it stings a little bit, itches a little bit, but these are definitely not the bad jellyfish that you hear about that put people in the hospital or give you fevers or huge rashes or anything like that. Of course, knock on wood, tomorrow I'll like have a rash up and down my arm. Anyways, you know, if you have any questions about this beach or any of the other beaches we've been to, please hit us up at info@paradisesky.com. We're always here to make sure that you guys are informed, know where to go, know why you should go there, maybe know when not to go there. Information is kind of what we do. And that, and show you beautiful landscapes as we're having a great time as a family. So stay tuned. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. Be sure to give this video a like if you're enjoying it. And last but not least, be sure to turn on notifications so that whenever we're posting up new videos, you'll be the first to know. Well, that's the first time we've seen jellyfish at any of our beach adventures here in Huatulco. But, you know, obviously at different times of year, you're going to see jellyfish just about anywhere. So just know when they're in the water and, you know, be careful, because some jellyfish make you itch a little bit. Some jellyfish will give you quite a reaction. So I don't think those that we saw are going to be too dangerous, but they sure could cause a little bit of a skin reaction for sure. So I was just talking with this nice lady over there on the beach, and yes, she happened to speak English, which was great. And she said, because I saw her scratching, she said, yeah, the jellyfish in the water right now are stinging you. So apparently they're not the bad type to cause any really severe reactions, excuse me, but they're enough to make you itch and scratch and maybe raise a few welts. So beware when you go in the water. You just might have an encounter with a jellyfish occasionally. It happens. But on a sad note, I think that means that Viva's water activities today have been postponed until we're at another beach, or until such a time as the jellyfish are not in the water. Sorry, Viva. Are you busy walking? I'm doing stuff. I'm very, very busy here. I got so much stuff to do. Yeah, I got so much stuff to do. Yes, I do. I'm very busy, busy, aren't you? Yes. Are you busy? Oh, are you giving me hugs? Oh, that's my girl. That's my girl. I love you so much. Yes, I do. I love you. Yes. She is the easiest kid ever. Knock on wood. That probably means we're in trouble when she becomes an adolescent. But for right now, awesome.
Well, walking up and down the beach, which I like to do a lot, I noticed a lot of what look like moon jellies, but not exactly, because some of them have like distinct pink blotches, almost like brain kind of matter inside of them. So these are real jellyfish, and there's a lot of them. So yeah, you should probably pay careful, especially look where you walk. And then of course in the water, just keep a heads up for them.
I think we should get shirts that say Jellyfish Happen. Would you guys buy a shirt if we put it up on our site that said Jellyfish Happen? Probably not. Yeah, I wouldn't buy it either. Anyways, yeah, so Viva is not going in the water today, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to go in a few times just to cool off and refresh myself because it is a hot day today. So let's head in the water and see what we can find. I have a feeling that we're going to spot a lot of jellyfish very quickly. Let's take a look. And now the sand is burning my feet, so I'm gonna jog here a little bit. Oh wait, first I gotta show you this. This is awesome, check this out. See these tracks? It looks like an ATV, right? But look, it comes down here and it goes to the log and then it turns and it goes around the log and then it goes to the ocean. What that is that's a mama turtle that came up to the beach. She followed this around. She walked up to here. And it looks like she changed her mind and she went back over here and back down the beach. But look at this, these are awesome tracks, and yes, my feet are still burning, but this is amazing to see the path of a mama turtle as she comes up on shore. And look, she headed out and down over there. Here's an actual sign talking about tortugas. There they are. Okay, they're in danger of extinction. So anything we can do to help them survive is a great thing. And if you look back here, actually, sorry about my shadow in this picture, but look, that's a turtle nest right back here. Back here in the shelter underneath the brush here. And there's the ocean right there. So really cool. I love the fact that they embrace nature. And if you look down on the beach, you're going to see all sorts of baby turtle tracks, which means a lot of them hatched and a lot of them made their way back to the ocean. So, woohoo! Go tortugas! Andale pues, orale! It's a good thing. And look, here's where Mama made her way back to the ocean. And right about here is where she hit the sea and headed back on her way until next year. So I told you there were baby turtle tracks all over the place, but check this out. See, right here, that's a turtle nest, and that right there is a turtle nest. So 2 turtle nests right here. Obviously the babies have hatched. They've made their way back to the ocean. So a successful breeding season here for at least these 2 turtles. As a side note, since we're talking about jellyfish and sea turtles, guess what? Sea turtles love to eat jellyfish. They think they're delicious. They're like popcorn or candy to them. They think it's absolutely the best snack in the world. And speaking of which, here's another jellyfish. They're pretty much everywhere. They're on the beach, they're in the water. And look, The plane, boss. The plane. The plane. Yes, more tourists pouring into the area to see Huatulco. So I saw a bunch of turtle tracks over there. It looks like a mom came into shore.
Cool.
She went all the way up the beach. She went underneath the brush over there.
Aww.
She had a huge nest. And you can see all the baby turtle tracks leaving the nest, heading back to the ocean. So it looks like a successful day for her.
I hope so.
And of course, there's a million jellyfish all over the beach. But you know, something I thought about as I was looking at that is that sea turtles love jellyfish. They eat them.
Do they? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought they ate like turtle grass.
Well, they do that too, but they also really love these small little jellyfish. It's like a donut or a tortilla chip with queso on it, or some popcorn.
To each his own, but it works for me. If they like them, good, because I like the sea turtles. And if they're well fed, that's always a good thing.
I wish they'd come back and eat all of them. Oh, she's giving Daddy a hug. This is the sweetest little girl in the whole world.
She is. She has got such a warm and open disposition.
Oh, I love you. You're so, oh, those are the best hugs.
Melt.
Those are the best hugs. Yes, I love giving hugs to my Viva Diva. Yes, I do. Thank you, sweetheart.
And Diva likes to love you and leave you with her snacks.
She loves her snacks. Yeah, don't you?
But snacks are everything. And she knows that it's hot, hot, hot on that sand.
Yes, it's hot, hot, hot out there.
Show, show, show.
Yeah, it is hot, hot, hot.
Can you
give me a hug?
Hot,
give me another hug? Oh, what a good girl you are. Oh, I love you so much. This beach is very, very uncrowded. I mean, look at this. If you go to those other beaches, Maguey, Entrega, Santa Cruz, those beaches are all very crowded today. But look at this. Playa Organo, wide open. Not a bad place to be. Okay, so another thing we've discovered out here, there are actually flies. Now, at other beaches like Integra, Maguey, Santa Cruz, where all the restaurants are, very often you'll get some flies, especially when your food arrives. So be prepared for that, because they come, and sometimes they come very aggressively. Different times of the year, they're probably going to be heavier than others. But here is the first beach we've come to where just sitting on the beach, no food, no nothing involved, that we've had flies landing on us. So interesting. You know what? This is our little condo on the beach, huh, Vive? Yeah. It's
our day glamping.
Our little home away from home. Try not to eat the buckle on your backpack.
It's not very nutritious.
I'm telling everybody how intelligent you are, and then you go and eat a buckle? Come on.
It's like I am a toddler.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not a baby. I'm a toddler. It's not a tumor.
Toddlerette to you, mister.
That's right, toddlerette. Little Viva toddlerette.
And in every video I of course talk about data availability and cell phone service. This beach of course doesn't have any. It is just past the zone, the central zone of La Crucecita. It's actually really close to the Maguey beach, and at Maguey, which is a much more commercial beach actually, there is no cell phone service either. So, you know, that's kind of a developing theme. You have to be really close to the hotel zone or to town really to pick up a signal, and that's just something to keep in mind. It's not something to really worry about. After all, like I keep saying, you're not really coming to the beach to spend your whole day checking your Facebook feed or checking in with work. I hope not, anyway.
Okay, so why is Playa Organo called Playa Organo? Well, it's actually named after the cactus. If you look around, although ironically there's not a lot of them here, you'll see these cactus, and they look kind of like a pipe organ. So they call them Playa Organo, or they call the beach Playa Organo after this cactus. So let's see if I can find one around here to show you. Well, I think it's time to have a wrap. Whenever we come out here, we always pack a lunch. So today, Christina took some leftover chicken we had from last night, which was delicious, by the way. And we're going to have that in a wrap with some, what else are we having with that, Christina?
Well, I added habanero mayonnaise and Dijon and onion confit, kind of like a onion jam, which is really yummy. Cheese. Yeah, so, you know, kind of a little bit of a mixed bag, but satisfying, yummy, salty sweet.
Okay, so we always wrap them in tin foil and we put them in the cooler to keep them nice and cold. Easy to unwrap. Wraps are a great thing to bring to the beach because they're quick, they're easy, they're finger foods. So here we go.
They're neat.
Leftover chicken with all the stuff that she just described. Mmm, delicious.
You mean it?
Of course I mean it.
Yay. Happy man.
Does Viva like the beach wrap?
She's eating all of my food, so I think so.
Viva, is that good? Is that yummy?
Más. Yo quiero más.
I think it's time for a beer. Been here long enough. It's hot. I'm sweaty. Can't really spend too much time in the water. I had a sandwich, or a wrap. Not actually a sandwich, a wrap, which was delicious, by the way. I'm gonna have another one. But right now, cerveza time. Yes, it is that time. Tecate, here I come.
What you doing?
All right, first thing, handy dandy koozie. Second thing, handy dandy backpack cooler. And third thing, these awesome things that keep your beers nice and cold.
And really perfectly shaped.
There we go. Now, fourth thing that's important is, of course, to bring yourself a cutting board. Put that down. Don't forget a knife. Lime and salt, found. So now, take the lime, do a little cut.
No coconut involved?
I like to cut it in fourths because it keeps it easy to squeeze. Pull out your salt. Crack that beer. Take your lime. Squeeze it. I like to squeeze as much as I can inside for one. And then I take the second one and I squeeze it around the rim so it's nice and juicy up there.
So you're a multi-limer.
And then I like to put it around the front here so that the salt will actually stick. So there you go. Lots of lime up there. Take a little pinch of salt, put it up there. Okay. No special way to do that. It sticks naturally to the lime. And when you're done, you have your nice cold beer on the beach.
And for more helpful cocktail recipes, follow us at paradisesky.tv.
Cheers. So have you ever wanted to buy or own something here in Paradise? Mexico, Belize, heck, even the United States? Well, guess what? I've been in real estate for over 40 years. I have literally been an investor, a broker owner, an agent, and of course a developer over many, many years. So I can certainly help you out with just about anything. And I have a network of people that have other specializations no matter what your needs. So let me know what your questions are. Hit me up at info@paradisesky.com. And of course, put your comments down below about what you think about these videos, what else you'd like to see, and of course, any questions you may have. Always here to help. I look forward to hearing from you soon. As you can see, as the sun starts to go down, we get other visitors who come in to enjoy Playa Organo. We've been lucky today. We've had pretty much the beach to ourselves. But now we're happy to share it with some new friends.
Big mommy turtle tracks.
Yeah.
It's amazing how uniform they are, almost like left by a motor vehicle. You almost can't tell the difference. It's really amazing.
It looks like an ATV, right?
Yeah, it's exactly what I was thinking when I was walking by there. I almost mistook them for that, but I realized when I saw the nest back in the mangroves back there, that's where she's keeping her babies and she's doing her thing.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
This baby, on the other hand, I think is still awake.
Nope, looks like she's crashed.
Oh, really? Because she was talking a second ago, but my vantage point isn't very good, so you tell me.
No, she's out.
Awesome. Well, she needed a nap.
You know, it was never really like a lifelong dream of ours to live in a beach community in Mexico or Belize. It just kind of happened. But I'm glad I've had the opportunity to live in a lot of different environments, different countries, different cultures, and that's something that's important, I think, for everybody to do, because I think it makes you a more intelligent, I think it makes you a more empathetic and understanding person to be able to experience not only different cultures, but different languages, different foods, different climates. I mean, change is a good thing. So that's going to be my theme to this little statement here, is that no matter where you are, if you haven't already done so in your life, embrace change. It is the one constant in the universe, and it's something that you really can't do anything about. So you might as well go with the flow and enjoy whatever happens next. So what did you like about Playa Organo?
You know, I'm going to be honest with you. Of all the beaches we've seen so far, it is not my favorite. I'm not sure why that is. It's not because it's not beautiful, it is.
Jellyfish, that's why.
Well, I was getting to that. I don't like the jellyfish. They are making me a little bit nervous about going into the water for long stretches of time. I'm still able to go in the water, and I haven't gotten any bites yet, or whatever it is, stings. But, you know, we've seen so many beaches, and they've all got something really exciting or interesting or striking about them, I guess. And this one is sort of an all-around beach, but it's good for nature. It's good for learning about nature, but it's not striking in any way. And maybe that's why it's not hitting me.
You know what I like about
emotionally?
it? I like that it's 60 pesos to get here. It's close to town. It's very, very simple to hike in. The hiking path is very smooth, very beautiful, very scenic, very shady, which is awesome. The wave action here is very subdued, so it's very swimmable as long as you don't have the darn jellyfish. The sand is very soft, yet it's a finer grain than, say, Cacaluta, but it has the same pebble-like consistency. But very nice. I like the fact that the sea turtles nest here, and you know, it's nice to see the boats come in once in a while and a bunch of tourists with big eyes, you know, say, wow, look at this, isn't this
jellyfish?
Or wow, look at that amazing beach. And the number one thing I like about this beach, the solitude. We have been alone here most of the day.
Yeah, that's the most, I have to admit. It's after going to like Maguey, the next door neighbor, where it's just boom, boom, boom all the time, relatively speaking. It's a good alternative. If you just want to just chill, forget your worries, all of that, this is the place to come.
So no matter what you're looking for in a beach, you know, whether you're looking for a chill, solitude type environment, whether you're looking for something with some energy, some activity, some restaurants, if you're looking for boat access only, just hit us up with all your questions.
Yeah, we've been
also,
there, we can tell you.
If there's a beach that you've been to that we haven't visited yet, after you've been to our channel at paradisesky.tv and watched them all, tell us which beach we need to visit next, because we'd love to hear your suggestions.
We do. We have a big appetite for adventure and discovery, and we're always willing to listen.
Absolutely. All right, so overall, awesome day here at Playa Organo. Yes, it's a very beautiful destination. I would say definitely a spot you want to visit, but you know what? Watch this video closely and see if it's the type of experience you're looking for. If not, there's 36 other beaches here in Huatulco to choose from, so you're not at any shortage of beach destinations.
Well, 35. There's 36 in total, but close enough.
Yeah, well, you know what I meant. Ma. I know. Viva says, you will not shoot a sum up video with me not in the picture. Yeah. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We do appreciate you following our channel here at paradisesky.tv. We appreciate you being a subscriber. We appreciate you guys liking this video and our other videos. If you haven't watched those, please go back and do so. And by all means, turn on the notifications so that you don't miss a single episode in the future. So with that, my name is William Nayrod, and this is
Christina.
And you know, baby Viva, she's always with us and always gonna be a beach girl. We'll see you down here soon and hopefully hear from you even sooner. Cheers.